In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to make a Pareto chart in Google Sheets. So you might know the Pareto principle, which mainly says that 80% of the effect is caused by 20% of the occurrences, and it was discovered by Alfredo Pareto. Actually, he saw a couple of things such as land in Italy that 80% of the land was owned by 20% of the people. This is an example of the Pareto principle. As you may know, you can also create a Pareto chart in Google Sheets, and this is what I'm about to show you right now. For this, I created a little example here, a bakery shop that carries different items that are sold. So the number of sales vary, and I would like to see whether the Pareto principle here applies or not. For this, we're gonna create a bar chart that also has a line, and we need to transform the chart in a way that it will be a Pareto chart. So the first thing we need to do is that we need to order the number of sales from large to small, and for that purpose we have to sort these two columns. So the first thing I'm doing is I'm marking both of the columns, and then I go on data. After that, I hover over sort range. For this, since we need to sort the second column, the number of sales, I will have to go to advanced range sorting options. So I click on advanced sorting options, and here I can first mark that the first columns are header rows, and then I can just select what I want to sort, and it's the second column, so the number of sales, and they need to go from large to small, so not from A to Z, but from Z to A. I just click on Z to A, and then I push sort. Now we have the number of sales sorted from large to small. As you can see, bread is the bestseller, the breadwinner, as you will. And now we can move on to calculate the cumulative frequencies. So we create another column for cumulative frequencies, and here we're gonna use this handy formula that I prepared for this purpose. I'm just gonna copy that, Command C, and we'll insert it here in the first cell for cumulative frequencies and just paste it. As you can see, I fixed here B4, and it's gonna move on from B4 to B5 to B6, and then divide that through the sum of B4 to B9, which is going to stay fixed, and this will give us the cumulative frequencies. What I can do now here is just I go into the corner and I drag and drop this one down to the assorted biscuits to the last items. So now we have all the cumulative frequencies, but it's not very nice to look at. This is why we're gonna add the or transform it into percentage values. I go here on more formats. It's where the 1, 2, 3 is, and here I can select percent. So now we have the cumulative frequencies in percent, and this is what we are going to need. I just don't need that color. What we are going to need for the Pareto chart. Now the next step is I'm gonna mark all the three columns, and I'm going on insert chart. I click on chart, and as you will see, we have a chart created. Now we just need to customize it a little bit so it will be a true Pareto chart. So I now go into the chart editor and I click on customize. Then I can go on to series, and the first thing we need to change is that it shouldn't apply to all series, but we want to have the cumulative frequencies here, and I just select that. And as a next step, I also need to change the axis from left to right because we want to have the number of sales on the right hand side. I'm just gonna go here, and as you can see, it's now the right axis, and I have the cumulative frequencies added in, but these are still bar charts. I just need to change that in the setup, because I don't need a column setup right here. I will need a combo, a mixed chart with bar charts and a trend line. As you will, no, it's not a trend line. I need a bar chart and also a line. Now, as you can see, this is a real Pareto chart. It's adding up to 100% right here, and you could also see where the 80% are. And this is how you create a Pareto chart in Google Sheets. So with a few modifications, almost right out of the box, you can create a simple Pareto chart. Where also I added here the formula for cumulative frequencies that you will need, and please don't forget to sort your data so you can create this chart, because it always goes from the biggest occurrence to the smallest occurrence. It's a bar chart combined with a line chart. I hope this tutorial was helpful. In case you like this tutorial, please give it an actual like, hit the notification bell so you will always be notified when new videos come out, and follow our channel. Thank you so much for watching. This was Daniel from Trusted Tutorials.